If you want to protect your child in a daycare program, pay attention. A child died in a daycare in the Bronx.
This is not supposed to happen.
The father of 1-year-old Nicholas Dominici is distraught after losing his youngest child following exposure to fentanyl inside this Bronx daycare.
It's not the fault of the parents. That is the worst thing that can happen to any family. The child was exposed to drugs that were being made in the daycare. One died, and 3 other children are in critical condition. I cry for that child and that family. That's why I made this video. I made this video to highlight the things you need to know before you enroll your child in a daycare program. So there are 3 things that you can arm yourself with so that you can protect your child. First, licensing. Make sure that the program is licensed and that you know the licensing regulations. So the provider in this case, she said she was just renting a room. She didn't know what the person was doing in the room. Well, the regulations in New York City and state say you can't just rent a room. Everybody over the age of 18 that lives in a home that has a daycare has to be fingerprinted, they have to have a background check, and they have to be approved in order to be in that home. So knowing the regulations is very important, and you have the right to ask to see the paperwork that shows every person that's been approved and have been cleared to be in that home that your child is going to be in. So 1, license and know the licensing regulations. 2, make sure that there are other agencies that will be supervising the provider. So the Department of Health, which issues the license in New York City where that child was at, they probably got their license from the state because it was a family child care license. They made a surprise visit the week before, but that was like a visit, every 6 months? You want to know, are there other agencies that this provider is involved with? For instance, are they in a Department of Education approved network? Every family child care provider in New York can affiliate with the Department of Education. Once they become a part of a network, they get 2 visits a month from their ed specialist, and they get 1 visit from the health and safety monitor. Or have they been rated by Quality Stars? Quality Stars is New York State early childhood rating system. If they've been rated by Quality Stars, they have a star rating on how good their program is, and they also get a visit once a month from their quality improvement specialist. Are they in Head Start? If they're part of Head Start, they'll be getting resources from the federal government, and they will also be getting a visit once a month. So you want to make sure that there are other agencies that will be supervising the provider, because you're at work. You can't have your eyes on that program to see what's going on, but there are agencies that are required to go and monitor what's happening in the program. And the third thing is for you to really know what quality looks like, because parents have an intuition about what's right for their child. And if you know what a good program looks like, you give your intuition anchors to be able to tell you, does this feel right? Does it feel safe? Like one of the parents said they saw 3 men outside of the building, which made them feel a little uncomfortable. You want to trust your spider senses. You do have a right to ask the provider, who are those people? I haven't seen them before. What are they doing in front of the building? So those are 3 ways that you can arm yourself to protect your child if you're going to be enrolling them in a daycare program. License and know the licensing regulations. Supervision, know that there are agencies that will be coming in to supervise the provider regularly, and then know what quality looks and feels like. So thank you for listening. This is so important. We want to make sure that every child is safe and that you can go off and work or go to school or do whatever you have to do for yourself and your family. One way to know what quality looks like is we have a free downloadable book. Please take the opportunity to download this book. You can also Google the license of any program in New York State to find out if they are licensed and if they have any violations or anything like that. So I'm Emmy Gay, and I hope this was helpful. Please follow us. Please subscribe. We're always talking about quality and safety for children birth to 3 in daycare programs. That's what we do. That's who we are.